Hey guys, Tat here and welcome to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, or Call of Duty 2014 video for you today. And basically, everything has just exploded. We have just seen the release of the teaser website for the next Call of Duty, so you're going to be seeing that. Also, there was a hidden image within that website, which I'm going to be bringing you, some hidden information as well within the source code of the website, and also the second ever in-game image and the most clear in-game image of the next Call of Duty as well. And also within one of the previous images that I just stated, there's a possible location which is pretty interesting. So you've got all that to look forward to in this video, so stay tuned for that. Please remember to hit that like button if you do go on to enjoy the video, it's really appreciated, and spread it out to as many of your friends if you think they'd be interested. But let's jump into this information now. Let's start off with the teaser website, which has literally just gone live within the last few minutes. You can find it yourself at callofduty.com/new era. This is what comes up, this staticky, kind of hard to tell picture image kind of thing. To me, it kind of looks like that image that they released a few days ago of that guy in the helmet who looks like Sergeant Foley from Modern Warfare 2. But, you know, it is really hard to tell. This is probably the least helpful of any of the images so far. But within the source code of the website, there was actually an image which you can now see on the screen with a date. And the countdown on the website actually counts down to this date, which is the 4th of May. I believe the time is 10 AM UK time, which is around 5 AM East Coast time for the US, which for me is kind of weird timing. But, you know, whatever. And this, you would presume, is when, as they've put it on the image, the world reveal is going to happen. You would presume that the world reveal is going to be a trailer, the first ever look at the next Call of Duty. They've kept it under wraps so far. We still don't know the name of the next Call of Duty. We've got the logo, of course, for the Call of Duty bit. It's kind of, it changes a little bit for every single game. And in this image, you can see in the background what looks to be like a big suspension bridge. Now this, it's either the Golden Gate Bridge or it's very similar, so you'd have to presume that it is the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, we did have a leak of information a few months back about the Golden Gate Bridge being one of the locations in the next Call of Duty, so I'll have to look into that leak a little bit more and maybe pull out some information from that to see whether that leak was actually legit. You know, a few months back, it kind of, you know, there were so many leaks you didn't know what to believe and what not to believe, but this actually gives a bit of credibility to the fact that Golden Gate Bridge could be one of the locations in the next Call of Duty. Now, I'm going to continue with what was found in the website as well before we go on to that in-game image, the second ever in-game image, which is really good, so stay tuned for that. But also found in this website was some links to articles and a Wikipedia page regarding PMCs, which are basically private military companies, or they're also known as mercenaries. Now, these are people who are like privately contracted, and an official description of them on Wikipedia says that the hiring of mercenaries is a common practice in the history of armed conflict, but it's actually currently prohibited in the modern age by the United Nations Mercenary Convention, which is why PMCs make a specific differentiation between the commercial activities and the connotation surrounding the word mercenary. So basically, they're just groups of people that can be hired out to help out armed services or basically any cause wanted for the money. So it is very likely that these PMCs will be making an appearance in the next Call of Duty. They've obviously got these hidden links in there for some reason. It's just a bit of a teaser, something for us to find, and maybe this is where they are going with the storyline. So now we move on into the final piece of information that I can bring for you today. We go into this image, which you can see on the screen, which is a high-resolution in-game image from the next Call of Duty. Now, this is actually, it's not leaked or anything, it's actually been given to Game Informer, because this Sunday at 12 PM Central Time in the US, they are going to be doing a reveal of the cover image and some of the first details on the next Call of Duty game, including the name. So if we don't know the name by then, for some reason, if the reveal that Sledgehammer do doesn't reveal the name or some information, we're going to be getting a few more details from this Game Informer. I believe it's going to be an article within the digital issue of the Game Informer, but we'll have to wait and see. They've said that it's actually time to release with the day of the release of the trailer. So I guess they have confirmed that it is going to be a trailer, this world reveal, not that that's any sort of surprise. So basically it's all kicking off this Sunday, fairly early on in the morning, so going to have to get an early night. But yeah, just a bit more about this image. I mean, you can see on the screen, it basically dispels any rumours that it was going to be a previous set Call of Duty. It's definitely, at best, it's modern. It looks slightly futuristic with the helmet in there, but it's kind of strange because this helmet looks quite futuristic, whereas the previous one that we saw looks very modern day. So maybe there's going to be kind of a futuristic set game with flashbacks to modern times. Maybe I'm wrong there, maybe this is just a modern uniform, just enhanced by a couple of years or something, but these people in the images do look very, very heavily armed, and it does to me look slightly futuristic with even like the gloves and some of the equipment, the helmets. Yeah, it just looks futuristic, really. But as always, if you have spotted something that I haven't in any of these images, then please be sure to put them in the comment section down below and take a read through any of the comments which are down there, because they could have some breaking information that I haven't spotted. So make sure you put your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a quick like for this information. As always, it's really, really appreciated. Subscribe for loads more Call of Duty 2014 Modern Warfare 4 information. Make sure you've checked out my previous 2 videos. There's some good info in that about the next Call of Duty which you may have missed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit. Ciao.